Profrock, the Sturgis track coach. Talk a little bit about your $5,000 contribution from the Sturgis Booster Club and what you're going to do with those funds.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a generous amount. We're super excited to have it. The Booster Club's been awesome. They've been awesome for multiple years. We get, they've put money towards, a lot of different things. Definitely, kind of helped out with high jump pit too before. This year, we're definitely going to put this money and most of it kind of to a lot of our field events, like a lot of equipment for that. We need to definitely update a lot of things. Quite honestly, a few years back, when we introduced Javelin, kind of a new event, we didn't kind of realize how long that stuff was going to last and how big it was going to be and how many kids were going to be involved. And so some other stuff kind of got put off to the side. And so now this kind of helps us kind of recoup some of that and some of those things. And so those are some big expenses. So it's an awesome amount to have and to do. So
very good. Thank you. Miles Voigt, a track team member. Talk a little bit about what this contribution and how that's going to help you out as a track member.
Well, it'll definitely just help with performance, honestly. Having a new discus will be really, really helpful. And getting new bags and stuff as well to carry around our implements is going to really just help out because the ones we have right now are not very nice. So yeah, getting new implements will be really very helpful.
Great. Thanks a lot. Brooke Wiblin, the Sturgis Booster Club had granted you $963 for equipment. Tell us what you're going to buy.
Yeah, we're actually getting two different stunt stands. One of them is just a stand-in one where it doesn't turn or anything, but they still can work on their skills on that. And then we're getting one that spins so my flyers can also work on their twisting skills. And then we're also getting a resistant band for our bases. It'll have a bar on top of it with a fake shoe so my bases can work on their skills without an actual flyer in there, so they don't have to worry about anyone falling or anything, and they can work to perfect their skills there. So this is actually brand new equipment to help the cheer team.
That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations. Mike Abel, Sturgis wrestling coach. Talk a little bit about the contribution from the Sturgis Booster Club, $3,750. You're getting some new and exciting equipment. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we got some equipment for our back room. We're kind of turning an old storage room into like a cardio room. So we've been able to purchase some Airdyne bikes and some ski pull-down machines just to kind of try and one-up, our cardio to everybody else. And this was actually our second gift from the Booster Club. Last year they gave us $10,000, which we put into our new wall pads and our new banner boards that are in the room. So 2 years in a row they've been huge donors for us, and we really appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach Abel. We're looking forward to the season.
Awesome.
Peyton Bodeman, Sturgis athletic trainer. Talk a little bit about the contribution that you got from the Booster Club and what you're going to use those funds for.
Yeah, so I actually got a new athletic training room this year, so we need a lot of equipment. So the first thing we're going to start with is an ice machine. Well, we have an ice machine, but it's all the way in the west gym, and my new training room is in the east gym. So every time I need ice, I have to walk all the way over here, which is not a huge deal, but eventually I would like to have a whirlpool in there as well. So ice would be huge to add into the whirlpool, fill coolers, help with injuries, all sorts of things like that.
Jeremy Vliem, president of the Sturgis Booster Club. Talk a little bit about the $46,000 in donations that you're making today.
Well, this is something that we've been working on for a while. It's just a great opportunity to give back to the kids, make sure that the community that we live in has an opportunity to give directly back to the student athletes and encourage the programs the best way they can.
And talk about a little bit about the biggest contribution was the new scoreboards. Talk about those.
So East Gym underwent a little bit of a renovation. They got a new wood floor, which is fantastic, something that's been needed in there for a while. New bleachers, which is great, but the scoreboards were outdated and needed to be done. And there was an opportunity for the Booster Club to come in and purchase some scoreboards. There were some sponsorship opportunities around that, and with those great, I think there's six sponsors around each scoreboard, and we thank those guys very much for their contributions to that.
Jade Temple, Sturgis Activities Director. Talk a little bit about your contribution today from the Sturgis Booster Club.
I was just really pleased with the amount that we got from the Sturgis Booster Club, the amount of work they put in and what they do for all of our activities. Just really helps us to raise the bar, and they've done an amazing job, and we're very thankful for what they've contributed.